Have you noticed that it's not events themselves that steal your peace, but how you react to them? A sharp word, a shift in tone, a small situation that touches something old inside you, and suddenly your body heats up. Your breath shortens. Your mind starts racing faster than you can follow. Before you realize it, you've already reacted. You've already said what you didn't want to say. You've already done what you promised yourself you wouldn't do again. Maybe this is happening to you right now, and maybe quietly you're asking yourself, why can't I control myself? Today we're stepping into a deep teaching from Proverbs 16, a teaching that isn't about suppressing emotions, but about governing your inner world before it governs you. And more than that, we're going to connect this ancient wisdom with what psychology and neuroscience have already confirmed about the human brain. If you stay until the end, something in you may begin to reorganize, not through force, but through understanding. There's a very short moment, almost imperceptible, between what happens and how you react. For some people, that space exists. For others, it doesn't. When it doesn't, everything becomes automatic. The response comes before the choice, and afterward comes regret. That may sound uncomfortably familiar. Notice what's happening inside you right now as you hear this. Over time, you learn to live this way, always alert, always braced, always trying to hold yourself back. The body stays tense, the mind never fully rests, and the most dangerous part, this starts to feel normal. Notice if some part of you has already accepted this state as just who you are. No judgment, just awareness. When something triggers you, your body reacts before your mind does. That's not a personal failure, it's biology. The amygdala detects threat, activates the defense system, and the body enters survival mode. When this happens, there's no space for reflection. There's only reaction. And Proverbs 16 understands this with surprising precision. Here's something that needs to be said clearly. It's not your fault. It's not a lack of effort. And it's not that you have no control. It's emotional conditioning. At some point in your story, your nervous system learned that reacting quickly was safer than feeling. Attack, defend, shut down. You're not broken. You were trained. Let yourself feel the relief that this understanding can bring. Proverbs 16 says, in essence, whoever governs themselves is stronger than one who conquers a city. Notice where the focus is. Not external power, internal governance. Scripture doesn't call for emotional repression. It points toward inner order. When the inside becomes ordered, the outside loses authority. That may be speaking directly to you right now. Jesus never reacted at the speed of pressure. When provoked, he paused. When accused, he stayed silent. When he spoke, his words were precise. That wasn't weakness. It was inner mastery. Gentleness is strength that doesn't need to prove itself. Notice how your body responds as you hear this. Today, science confirms this. A body in a state of safety allows for conscious choice. When the nervous system slows down, the prefrontal cortex comes back online. Reaction loses its grip. Awareness returns. Science simply gave modern language to what ancient wisdom already knew. Now, for just a few seconds, inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale a little longer than you inhaled. Nothing more than that. Notice, that small space is what separates reaction from response. I once knew someone who always reacted intensely. and then blamed themselves in silence. It wasn't anger, it was accumulated fear. Fear of losing control, fear of not being seen, an old fear, without a name. Nothing changed all at once, but everything began to change when guilt gave way to understanding. We live in a world that demands immediate response, messages, opinions, public reactions. But the human body was not designed to live under constant pressure. Proverbs 16 remains relevant because it speaks to what has never changed, the inner life. Every repeated reaction strengthens a neural pathway. Every conscious pause opens another. Scripture calls this wisdom. Science calls it neuroplasticity. Two languages, the same process. Notice this happening in you right now. You are not your reactions. You are the space that can arise before them. And that space can be cultivated, not through force, but through awareness. Now, if you'd like, follow along internally. May my mind find rest. May my body learn safety. May I not react from fear, but respond from awareness. When you pray like this, you activate states of calm, coherence, and neural focus. This isn't abstract. It's the nervous system reorganizing around intention and presence. You may not control everything that happens, but you can learn to govern the inner place from which you respond. And that changes everything. That may be enough for today.